the bills. Oh, yeah, I didn't mind. We did meet some really cool people when we were on our cruise last year, where we were both playing each other, and we've kept in touch. So through the games, we were like, I was at Kelly's course, and we were like sending messages to each other. So.
No trash talk.
No, none. I mean, certainly what I will. I'm looking forward to the game a lot. Yes, that's right. Instead of listening to
Hey.
so we have the rest and all that crap, because we're in the Midwest. And now they
Well, no, he can sit in the middle. But then I have room for my stuff.
No, there's one less.
Councilmember Alvarez, did you say? I thought you said
We'll call this
that.
meeting to order, please.
Did he not look at me and say roll call?
Oh, I looked at you. I was getting ready to.
Okay.
It was the normal, yeah. Yeah, we were synced up. No, we're good.
Okay.
Please.
Councilmember Alvarez? Here. Councilmember Clark?
Here.
Councilmember Wade Kids?
Here.
Councilmember Todd?
Here.
Councilmember Saper?
Here.
Councilmember McGrone? Here. Councilmember Smith?
Here.
Councilmember Fitzgerald?
Here.
All right, this evening, the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Councilmember Alvarez.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item, number 4, approval of the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 5, comments from the public. Anyone from the public wishing to speak, please step up to the podium. Good evening.
I'm going to say something I'm very proud of. When Mayor Bruns was mayor, when they opened up the community center, he took 12 of us over there to sign up with him, and we did. And the agreement was we had to always keep our dues up. Well, out of 12 of us, there's only 2 that are living or still members, and that's me and Karen Todd. So I just went and paid my dues for the year. So, and anyway, it's just wonderful, and the guy that used to run it, he always says, "Have you paid your dues?" I said, "Yeah, I'm not going to lose my good rate." But anyway, it's just something that, being a resident of North Kansas City, you want to keep up. And like Chapels, my husband and I were one of the first customers. And when I was a little girl, my dad from the city market, we went to Paul and Jack. So I'm just old-time people here. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with the community center, and I'm glad that you have more people coming. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Further comments from the public? Seeing none. We'll go on to the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Could we pull
Yeah.
item 10? I had a question on it. I apologize.
Item
for
10 will
not
be the
asking
first
in
item on the
advance.
regular agenda. Is there a motion to approve the amended consent agenda?
Move to approve the amended consent agenda.
Second.
All in favor, please say yes.
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 Any opposed, say no. Motion carries. Takes us to item number 10. Agreement with Partner Evaluation Advisors for appraisal inspections and appraisal waivers per Uniform Act for River Forest Park Project. Resolution number 25004.
Not entirely sure where to direct this. Apologize for not asking in advance, but this is a relatively small amount. It's like $2,500. But I was wondering, do we expect additional costs to acquire construction easements, like after these valuations are done, or is this a all-in $2,500 type of thing?
Yeah, they're definitely, there's going to be probably additional cost in acquiring the easements. They're temporary construction easements, so not a substantial cost, but at the fault of Tom, he might have a better idea of like rough estimates, but there's a valuation put on the land. What the waiver that is mentioned in this memo is alluding to is that the valuations will more than likely come in under an amount that the federal government says we have to further do other things in the Uniform Act process. So they do evaluation, they say, okay, this is probably what this temporary construction easement is worth, but you don't have to do these further steps, and then we would negotiate with the property owners.
Do we, it may be too early, but have any estimate on where that valuation might come in? I'm just asking because we're up pretty close against the budget on this project overall. I don't know if we already budgeted something either, but.
No, I don't think we have any initial estimates, but none that we're anticipating would go under what was the budgeted amount in that larger budget for easement acquisition.
There is something in the budget already. Gotcha,
There
okay.
was, yes.
Thank you.
Any further questions on this item? Seeing none, is there a motion?
Move to approve. Second.
All in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion carries. Did you get those? Okay.
Thank you.
Almost seems too easy there. Number 16, approving accounts due and payable by the city through February.
You
Oh,
missed
15.
item.
Almost skipped Rita there. Good evening. Number 15, Northland Assistance Center Cold Weather Housing Update.
I'm going to
Good
really
evening.
try to be quick, like I always try to be. But we have spent all
Seems too
the
easy.
cold weather funding. Thank you for the additional money. Matter of fact, we dug $31.09 out of our administrative fees because you can't really even this thing out. The other emergency lodging, the $5,000 piece, we still have about $2,200 in, so that's good. And I just also wanted to say that I have entered into a memorandum of understanding with North Kansas City Hospital. I told you guys I might be able to do that. So when they release people who have nowhere to go, we have worked out a plan and formulated paperwork so that they can stay at the American Inn at their expense. And they have access to our bank account, and when they run out of money, they just put more money in it. So I have sought out, for those who always ask me this, other avenues, and I will continue to seek out other avenues, but this is a really good one right here.
Perfect. Appreciate the update. It's good. Any questions? Seeing none. Thank you. Have a good night. Now, we'll try this one again. Number 16, approving accounts due and payable by the city through February 31st, 2025, bill number 7901, ordinance number 9698.
First reading.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, say no. Motion carries.
An ordinance authorizing payment for certain accounts due and payable by the city through January 31st, 2025.
I move that bill number 7901 be placed on second and final reading and passes ordinance number 9698.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Councilmember Alvarez,
Yes.
Councilmember Clark,
Yes.
Councilmember Wade Coontz,
Yes.
Councilmember Todd,
Yes.
Councilmember Saper,
Yes.
Councilmember McGrone,
Yes.
Councilmember Smith,
Yes.
Councilmember Fitzgerald.
Yes.
An ordinance authorizing payment for certain accounts due and payable by the city through January 31st, 2025.
Thank you. Number 17, staff comments.
Just a couple tonight from me, and then a comment from Chief Williams. I just wanted to point out that we included 2 short-term conditional use permits in the staff comments portion. One is for Life Unlimited Snake Saturday 5K that they're going to do. The other is the 9th annual Flash Dash. Those were both administrative approvals, but I wanted to put them in here so you guys knew what was going on.
There we go.
That's all I had.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Chief Williams.
There we go.
Yeah, I got some. No, I wanted to let you all know that the arrival of the UTV, that we got the grant from Firehouse Subs, it arrived yesterday. We are in the process of getting some things changed over and added to it before we actually put it in service, but we'll have it ready to go on Snake Saturday. We were hoping to have it to help with the parade that's going to happen next week, but we didn't get it in time, so we won't have those changes done for it to work, be operational. But if you want to come see it, you can come see it anytime, so thank you.
Perfect. There we go. Further staff comments? Seeing none. Councilmember comments, starting with Councilmember Alvarez.
I do not have anything.
Perfect. Thank you, Councilmember Clark.
Go Chiefs.
Councilmember Watkins.
All right, so I will say first, Happy Black History Month, everyone, yes. I will say congratulations to Michael Shoemaker, Vicki Landers, and Bess Bailey for reappointment to their respective boards and committees that they serve on, and thank you all for serving our community in the capacity that you do. Applications are open for Arts in the Park and due by March 30th, so I encourage those willing and able to apply and participate in that wonderful event. I did receive an email about concerns with snow removal, specifically as it relates to sidewalks being cleared. As I understand it currently, we don't have anything in place, so that might be something to add to an agenda later on so we can discuss what sidewalk snow removal looks like, because it is causing some issues for those who have to walk either to school, to work, and what have you. And, you know, Rita, and all those who help with the Northland Assistance Center, thank you so much for all your work and dedication. I will also say, as the weather starts to improve, would really love for our community to keep this program top of mind and provide help, suggestions, strategies for improvement, for resources, collaboration opportunities, et cetera. And now I am done.
Perfect. Thank you. Councilmember Todd.
Shout out to Liz Ryan for sharing her celebration. Always great to hear about just staples in the community. So always happy to hear that. Thrilled to hear about North Kansas City's partnership with Northland Assistance Center. Great work on that, and thanks for your continued just work on this very complex issue. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Councilmember Saper.
Remember, it is Black History Month all month. And so we have the rest of the month to celebrate. And again, thank you, and I'm pleased that North Kansas City Hospital is assisting the Northland Assistance Center. I'm always glad to hear that the North Kansas City Hospital is helping people who live in North Kansas City.
Thank you, Councilmember Grown.
I don't have any comments.
Councilmember Smith.
Off the rip, go Chiefs. Big game coming up, if anybody's heard about it. Thank you to Beth Miles for her service on the Parks Board, seeing her roll off, and Theo backfilling. It's going to be a great continuation there, but thank you for what you've done. On the sidewalk snow piece, if I understand correctly, that's the responsibility of the property owner to clear it, or no? So
No,
there's nothing there?
currently there's nothing in the code that requires that. I believe there used to be, way back. We've had some discussion.
Has that been pulled
But it was
out of it?
removed, so there's not a
Like 80
requirement.
years ago,
It's
not
not
like a recent
uncommon to
thing.
have
Wow.
that, but
Yeah.
our code does not.
Okay. Would definitely be worth looking into, because I've had people asking about that as well, especially once it gets icy and around the school. We've got Snake Saturday coming up about a little over a month away, and we really haven't heard much of anything. Are we going to get updates on that coming up pretty soon, or do we know same plan as always, or?
I asked about it just recently. I said, where are the indemnification agreements, if nothing else, so we can use the property? And my understanding is JD's has them, and he's working on it. Oh, Wendy, you got some information.
It's in Ian DeGallen's hands right now.
Okay.
He has them. I just was on the thread for the memo, and it said that he had them and he would be getting them to JD.
Good deal. Okay. I've had people start asking, hey, when are we going to hear about Snake Saturday plans? So quicker we can get that out, the better for attendance. And then the last piece, there's been a lot of chaos going on at the federal and state level. Just know that North Kansas City, we value our diversity here, and we care deeply about our citizens. And you know, if you're fearful, we understand, and we're here for you.
Thank you, Councilmember Fitzgerald.
It's all already been said. Go Chiefs.
Did Snake Saturday, they've already submitted a short-term conditional use permit though, right? We've already approved their plan. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was staring at the bottom ones, that's why. Yeah, the Life Unlimited, the other ones. Okay, that's right. Yeah, on the snow removal procedures and policy, can we do that on the next agenda? one, just kind of review what we have now would be a good overview for everyone to kind of know what I think our priorities are. Because it looks like we also used to have a formal adopted policy on how we're going to clear roads. It'd probably be good to have it out there as well, and potentially evaluate an ordinance, while at the same time consider programs where you can have like a neighbors helping neighbors type of program with it as well. Because obviously the end goal would be not to arrest people for not plowing the sidewalks, but it should be nice if they were plowed, shoveled. There we go. And thank you, Farida, for always coming. There we go. With that, that's my comments. Now 20. Number 20, consideration request to hold in recess in an executive session as requested by the city councilor to be held in the state on a litigation matter pursuant to Missouri Revised Statute 610-0211.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Councilmember Alvarez,
Yes.
Councilmember Clark,
Yes.
Councilmember Wade Kuntz,
Yes.
Councilmember Todd,
Yes.
Councilmember Saper,
Yes.
Councilmember McGrone,
Yes.
Councilmember Smith,
Yes.
Councilmember Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Number 21, consideration of a request to hold in recess to an executive session as requested by the mayor to be held in the state on a personnel matter pursuant to Missouri Revised Statute 610-0213.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Councilmember Alvarez,
Yes.
Councilmember Clark,
Yes.
Councilmember Wade Kuntz,
Yes.
Councilmember Todd,
Yes.
Councilmember Saper,
Yes.
Councilmember McGrone,
Yes.
Councilmember Smith,
Yes.
Councilmember Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Item number 22, consideration request to hold in recess to an executive session as requested by the mayor to be held on the state on a personnel matter pursuant to Missouri Revised Statute 610-0213.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Councilmember Alvarez,
Yes.
Councilmember Clark,
Yes.
Councilmember Wade Kuntz,
Yes.
Councilmember Todd,
Yes.
Councilmember Saper,
Yes.
Councilmember McGrone,
Yes.
Councilmember Smith,
Yes.
Councilmember Fitzgerald.
Yes.
All right, with that, the live stream and Channel 2 will cut off. There'll be no further public votes or business this evening. Thank you. Have a good night.